It's really fun. It's an eye-opening experience.
All right, if you guys don't have questions, she's going to do it.
You want to see it?
Okay.
Yeah,
There's
nothing. It's not gross. People are just like, I don't think a lot of people understand.
Except for the one kid who did the full Colleen McCulkin and just. So we were at a conference and she talks to a lot of younger kids and this one little girl, so she took him out for this. What were they age about?
For second grade.
Second graders.
Or second grade.
This one little kid. Put that back in.
But the response I get from kids of all ages is just, they think it's amazing, you know? I do it, we speak a lot, like I said, I go into schools, we speak at these juvenile arthritis conferences, and I've noticed the lady can take her eyes on all the kids think I'm pretty cool.
And she has a dog.
And I have a dog. Okay, so I have so much fun with my blindness. Like I say, if you can't change your circumstance, you have to learn how to make the best of it.
Right.
So I have. One of my favorite tricks is I can spin my eyes. I'm really popular Halloween, you know. Okay, so I just pop my
So there's a little funny story about this. We were getting on a plane. So there's a funny story about this. So we were getting ready.
I have eyes, you see?
Yeah.
It's not like it's sockets or anything.
So we're getting ready to get on a flight, and so you know how you check in, it's always sometimes an ordeal on a plane. So we had the guide dog with us.
But they couldn't see Antonia, but I also look sighted.
Yeah, and they were like, they need paperwork for the dog and all this stuff we never had to deal with before. You know, to prove that Joy's blind, and of course, here's my, take out your eyes.
Yeah, they were like, well, can we speak with your supervisor? She's her guide dog, blah, blah, blah. We've never, you know, at that point I'd had Antonia, my first guide, for 6 years, and I've never had anyone ask me to show paperwork. So, but there have been a lot of problems with fake service dogs, which I totally get. But anyway, so I'm like, I don't have my stuff with me, but I'm like, I'm truly blind. And George goes, take your eye. I'm like, I'm already on it, honey. So like, this was my eye. I did it. So I'll pop it up. Okay, so I was like this, like I did that. And the lady was like, oh, you're good. Yeah, so it's pretty fun. So one of my other fun tricks I like to do with my eyes. So there's a right and a left. This is my right eye, and I know because the bulge, there's a bulge here, and the bulge is, this bulge is on the inside corner here. So the bulge always goes towards your nose. So I know that's my right. So I have fun, and I put my
You
right.
guys got any questions yet?
Do you have different color eyes? I have blue hair,
But this is, they're honestly, so these things are, there's a guy.
Opposite of cross-eyed, right? So I want to do a YouTube video where I have someone following my camera, and I just go up and start talking to like sales associates like this. Is the shoe department that way or is it that way?
I see where you're pointing.
So I was going to say, so those things are actually, they're like used car kind of price.
They're $4,000 a piece and they don't even work.
So there's a great guy in town. He actually hand paints them. Puts like little red threads, look like veins. I mean, they're amazing. They're amazing pieces.
Yeah, they custom make them for my eyes. They took a mold of my eye, and then see there's little hearts on the tops. Oh.
Yeah.
You might. So they just did that for fun for my little girls. But it was so cute. So I had blue eyes. Well, my natural eyes are just like this. But then after I lost all my sight in my left eye, because I'd always worn a prosthetic for years on my right eye. But now I need a tooth, right? Because this one was not shrinking. And so they said, well, we're making you brand new eyes, like, we can make you any color you want. And that sounded fun at first. You know, I was like, oh, that's cool, and let's do a mixture. My oldest has these big blue eyes, and my youngest daughter has big brown eyes like me. So I said, we can mix them maybe. And so they did. And he made my eyes a little bit bigger. They were bigger. I should have brought them. They're bigger shaped, so they hold my eyelid open more. And I wore those for a couple of years. They weren't as comfortable, maybe because of their size. It just didn't feel right all the time. So I said, you know what, I want another pair. These just don't feel great. So I want to go back, I think, to my original color, to what I didn't know what it looked like. When I would imagine myself with these eyes, I had no idea what it was like. So I was like, you know, I just want to go back to the way I know myself. So we had these eyes made, and this is such a cute story. When he made them, it took a couple of days to do the whole process. And then he put them in, and we had the girls come in the room after he put them in, and I had my eyes closed, and hold on, I'll put it back. It doesn't hurt. Hold on. A second. I can do this super fast. Sometimes if I get in a rush, I can do the opposite cross-eyed on accident. One time my daughter was going out to go shopping. My daughter said, Mom, your eyes are crazy. You gotta I was like, thank you. That would have been fun. So anyway, I had my eyes closed, and my girls were standing in front of me. On the count of three, I opened my eyes like this, and I looked at them. And my youngest, Georgiana, fell into my arm. And she said, Mama, it looks like you can see. And that's all I needed. I was like, that's it. I'm never going back to another color. Like, that was it. They look so real. It's so like the mommy they remember, you know?
Okay,
It was perfect.
2 minutes left. One last little thing I do want to cover. And so we live in a society that places a lot of value on external beauty.
Yeah.
And so Joy has a great example of how do you validate yourself
That's like a whole topic on this whole
when you
thing.
can't see yourself, especially as a female in our society. How do you derive your sense of self and beauty?
So I was just telling this in an interview I was doing. There's some more stuff coming out with me. So I was telling this recording editor yesterday. You know, I have become more secure in myself after losing my sight. I feel more beautiful now, not being able to see my reflection. I don't have to compare myself to others anymore. I'm set free from what society says is beautiful. I just have to, God has just, through my blindness, has made me fall in love for who God has made me to be. You know, and I had to really start searching and figuring out who is Joy and loving even my flaws, right? And being confident. I don't care what people think of me. That's why I can take my eyes out. I'm not worried about, we all have things. I mean, why are we so worried about what other people think of us? You know, everyone has insecurities. Someone else is not just better than you. I don't care. People can look at me. People can think or say things, because trust me, on my YouTube channel, I get a lot of stupid comments, and I'm just like, I laugh and I move on. I'm like, their comments don't affect me, you know. So I see differently. I did a video yesterday, I requested on my channel, where I was talking about how I look in the mirror and how I see myself. And it's amazing. I have found confidence, so much more confidence through my blindness, and that's just amazing.
All right, thank you guys.